even if Bethesda releases the biggest piece of shit known to man.
Starfield! Yes, sir! Garbage on a plate! Yes!
You can bet.
We got another video. We got a Bethesda joint from a dude named Mini Kudos. I ain't watched nothing from him before. So it's gonna be interesting to see his style. Editing style and things. Bethesda's mini scandals. I already know Fallout 76 about to be on here. Deep. But it's gonna be some other stuff I don't know.
Just the name alone evokes
Not gonna
feelings
lie.
of epic quests, grand
Welcome back,
worlds, and Wayne Gretzky hockey. Ever since Skyrim made me fail
Wayne
all
Gretzky
of my
hockey.
exams in my last year of high school, which was not my fault, by the way.
You know what's crazy? Skyrim made me
With
fail
Todd.
a lot of
These
my
are
college.
The mini scandals of Bethesda.
I was in dorm playing
In March of 2006,
Skyrim like a
Oblivion
dummy.
would jostle onto the scene
Like
with
a
an
dummy.
aged 13 plus T for teen rating. Although it wouldn't take long for that to
Is this
change.
the dude that used the ball? No, that's Jakey.
Desperate to get away from the
He do some other green
sewage
screen
runoff
stuff.
world that was Morrowind, Bethesda invested millions of
I ain't played
dollars into
Morrowind
discovering
or
colours
Oblivion.
other
I
than
probably
brown
never will, but
and brown grey.
I never
And
do.
the
I
game
never
was
played
a
it.
smash hit as a result.
Shut up, Mike.
Although the people
Tell
still seem
you-
to be suffering from the
Oh
effects
my god.
of radioactive sewage.
These characters
4
are
days
so
after the game's
ugly, bro.
release. The modding community
Oblivion was fire. Mike, you think fucking Starfield is fire, bro. Leave
did
me alone,
what the
man.
modding community does. And
W
released a
mods?
mod that removed the bras from certain
Bro, is that the
female
first
races.
mod?
Well, this is so predictable that it's practically
Is that
its
the-
own
was that the
speedrun
first mod,
category
bro?
At this point. What made this interesting is that the nude textures were already on the disc. In the process of trying to
Oh, they was
create
already
the
naked.
nude skin for Oblivion,
They just took the
I
damn
think
clothes
Bethesda
off.
had done all the work for me. They just covered it up with underwear afterwards. Oh, and in case you're worried about
okay,
this guy
okay.
being a perv, he didn't do this because of his
I got
porn
no
addiction.
interest.
He
But you
did
keep
this
talking, bro. Okay, Mike, you're a dork. You're a dork. How you ain't play Starfield? My bad. Video. I gotta address this nigga. How you ain't play Starfield and be hyping it up on Twitter? You're annoying.
for America. I do this because I hate government slash
You're
society
annoying.
slash whatever, forcing companies to protect our innocent population from seeing these evil, dirty things.
you hyped it up
50%
under my-
of them
under my
possess
comments.
Personally, anyway.
You hyped it up
Not
under
because
my
I'm trying to
comments, bro.
turn it
When I was
into
talking
a
about
porn
Baldur's
game.
Gate.
For whatever
You hyped
reason,
up Starfield.
The base models
Like,
of
what is wrong
certain
with you, man?
female races were textured complete.
What's wrong with you,
luscious
man?
pepperoni nips, and were simply covered up with a bra model after the fact. Since
They
there's
probably
no
used
way
to do that a lot back in the
access
day, for
bra
real.
in game, and therefore no way to access your character's pink bits, surely this wouldn't affect the game's rating, right?
Did it?
Only a year prior, the infamous hot
Yes,
coffee
pepperoni nips,
controversy
no.
freaking occurred. And so the
Boo.
puritanical public and the ESRB
I would think, I ain't gonna lie, I would think developers back then probably did just made like new models and just covered it up. Like nowadays, I get why you wouldn't do that because that's like so much extra work to do something like that now. Like making a model back then versus making a model now is so different. You know what I'm saying?
now had a laser focus on video style games. If you don't know about the GTA
Morrowind,
San
I mean,
Andreas hot
Oblivion
coffee
is where it started
controversy,
going downhill.
I highly recommend watching my friend Doplex's video for the
That's
full
sweet.
story. With this still fresh in the mind
No,
of
Asia.
gamers everywhere, some of them express their concerns.
and
in the
Asia, you going on
comments of
YouTube. This
Oblivion's nude mod.
that comment's
Don't
gonna be on
recreate
YouTube
hot
forever.
coffee. I give you all one. I appreciate your work, but be afraid of the oppressive game companies. Nice work finding this. Though, given the controversy surrounding things like the hot coffee,
I
mod
remember
and the amounts of
hot
weird
coffee like being
pornographic
talked about back in the day. I had no idea what the fuck it was though. Like my people was trying to keep that from me, and they actually did really good. Really good on it because I did not know what it was. Kept hearing about it, didn't know what it
user
was,
mods in the Sims series, I'm surprised Bethesda would just leave this in. Sure enough, this drew the attention.
Probably sooner,
of
but that's
the
when I noticed
Eye of
it.
Sauron ratings board. They clarified that no game's rating
Not
would
the
change
Eye
as a
of
result
Sauron.
of unofficial
ESRB is wild.
third-party modifications, which I'm sure Bethesda was thankful for when they saw that child murder mod. for
Killable
Skyrim.
children is crazy, bro. Killable children mod is crazy.
Since the nude
That
content
is
for Oblivion
wild,
was
bruh.
technically on the disc and
Damn.
only used
It's the
third-party
first. What's the first? I think I know this is a crazy thing to ask, but what's the first game where you can do that in legit? Like without having to have a mind where you can kill them in legitly. And I know you can in Baldur's. Like, they don't care. Baldur's don't care, bro. It's a part of the story. But is there another game where you can do that in? Because GTA don't have no children. Skyrim do, but you can't pack them. And I can't think of another game like that
mods to access it,
other than Baldur's.
they would still be penalized. Given that
You can't even do it in Cyberpunk.
For a 14-year-old to search, locate, download, and install a nude
This I
is
don't remember you
infinitely more than just Googling, real free naked girl boobs. I still think it's a ridiculous rule. I guess you have to draw the line somewhere. It turns out that the game's nudity was just the tip of the dickberg. While reinvestigating the game for loose titties, the ESR
Mike, shut up.
That the gore in the final version of the game was
Shut
much
your
more
mouth.
graphic than the screenshots and descriptions that Bethesda had supplied them for review. What Bethesda had originally disclosed to us, as an example, in that section of the game, there is a hanging corpse. What they disclosed to us was a hanging corpse in the dark, pretty far away, and without much detail. And
Wait, that was a
bring torch up
controversy?
to the hanging corpse in the actual game, you can see that it's very mutilated with lots of blood and bones.
This was a controversy back in the day. Like, was that really? Bro, I ain't gonna lie. I thought my generation was soft. We see that and be like, and bro, no way they talking about a corpse hanging up being mutilated is like too much.
That was a very different depiction, far more intense, far more
That's
extreme
impossible, bro.
than what had been disclosed to us. Bethesda ultimately bent the knee. We will not contest the ESRB's
Movie
decision
games, you can
to
do it.
remake
The kids are
game
ammo
as
for
mature,
the tank
nor
is
will we
wild.
change the game's content to keep a teen rating. They
I played
noted that
Morrowind.
there are no
It looked
topless
cool, but I
characters
didn't like it.
anywhere
I
in
tried
the game.
Skyrim 5
And
times,
that
couldn't get
nobody
into
at
it.
Bethesda even knows
but
what
they
a breast
Bethesda
looks
games,
like.
man.
They would also be patching the game in
Every
order
week.
to remove all of the unused nude textures so that they couldn't make their way into the
Nigga
hands
Jake Paul'd it.
of those
But like, why was they
nefarious
upset about this? Like, it
libertarian
was
modders. Despite their modders getting them in hot
just a
water,
body. It's a dead body.
Bethesda
I
would
kill
later
people all
look
the
for a
time in
way
games.
to
Nigga.
help them, but mostly themselves, as we saw.
I
when
guess
they
it was just
introduced
graphic for them. I don't know.
Bethesda games are known.
This was crazy. The paid mod saga was crazy even for me, and I wasn't even like experiencing it, bro. Like I didn't have a computer back then to even attempt to pay for mods. But I seen the uproar. Like this why I say PC gamers is like the strongest gamers, bro. Thank you for that gifted Scott. Appreciate you, bro. This why I say PC gamers is probably like the strongest of any like fandom, because like PC gamers not going for nothing, bro. They not going for nothing, bro. You introduce something they don't like, they're stealing it, they're hacking it, they're tearing it down, they're making fun of it all up and down the street. Like, bro,
for three things.
They don't
their
care.
Their bugs, and their mod support. Even if Bethesda releases the biggest piece of shit known to man,
Starfield. Yes, sir. Garbage on a plate. Yes.
you can bet on modders filling all the cracks and removing all the bras
Starfield.
within days of it dropping. The
Oh
mod
my god, it's
community
almost
is
like a
lively
1,000
and
mods on
beloved,
Starfield
and
already.
most importantly,
I think it's like
free.
1,800.
Still, many mod creators spend hundreds, if not thousands, of hours.
It's ridiculous,
improving
bro.
These games by letting you create
I'ma
hot
play
elf
it.
women with penises.
As soon as it
Bethesda
start-
and
as soon
Valve
as the,
figured that it
mods
was
get lit.
only fair that these guys
Outer
had the
Worlds
option
burn
for
and shit.
compensation.
Bro, what? Outer Worlds have real choices in that game. And the combat is better. The AI is better than every Bethesda game ever made. And Outer Worlds is boring? What? If you hate that, you hate every Bethesda game, because the Bethesda games are worse versions of Outer Worlds. What? That is crazy. That is crazy. But Fallout New Vegas. Okay, Fallout New Vegas is good, right? Outer Worlds is literally that, but with better combat. Because Fallout New Vegas wasn't made by Bethesda. Skyrim.
And of course,
Okay.
Bethesda and Valve would get to skim a little
Tell
bit
me, you never
off
mind.
the top.
I already
by a
went
little
through.
under
I didn't cook Skyrim
75%.
up and down
In
this channel. I
April of
don't need to no more,
2015,
man.
Valve announced
I
that
remember this though. I remember this shit. This was I ain't had no PC. I ain't get a PC till 2019. I seen these type joints on Twitter. That's when I made my first Twitter, 2015. And I seen this shit. And I seen this on YouTube, and everybody was cooking this shit. Seen them paid mods, bro. Oh, they was letting that shit. It was cooking,
creators
bro.
now had the option to charge for their mods
It was cooking,
on the
bro.
Steam Workshop. The Steam Workshop has always been a great place for discovering community-made mods, maps, and items for a variety of games. Starting now with the Elder
I wouldn't
Scrolls
say great
V
place. It's an
Skyrim,
okay
the
place.
Workshop is also a great place for community content creators to earn money by selling their greatest works. This new feature allows mod authors.
You know what's crazy? Like, I don't think paid mods is a terrible idea, but dog, paying for some of these mods was outrageous, bro. Like, there were like degular things niggas was charging $20 for. Like, it was like DLC. Like, it'd be like it'd be like slightly recolored armor, $25.
To choose
Nigga,
whether
be
to list their
ridiculous,
items
man.
for a fixed price, for pay what you want, or
Be
to make their
ridiculous, bro.
item available for free. The initial response from players was not good.
Terrible.
The mod piracy subreddit was created immediately following the announcement
Believe
and
that.
became the fastest growing non-default subreddit of that day. Surprisingly, taking something that was always free and charging
I
for
played
it out
Fallout,
of the blue,
Fallout 3, Fallout New Vegas, Skyrim, Fallout 4, Outer Wilds was weak. That is crazy because Outer Wilds is better than all them games you just named. That is wild. Better gameplay, way better choices, way better story. Oh my God. Like the whole game is better. Its sound is barely a glitch in it, like no bugs. Like what turned you off, bro? Did like the fact that it wasn't garbage turn you off? Like, bro, do you just want to live in gaming filth like Skyrim and Fallout? It was like, whoa, guys, this is way too good for me. Whoa, man, I deserve to be down below hell in gaming quality, bro. Like, Jesus Christ.
doesn't exactly
deserve
inspire
less.
consumers to
I
biff
actually hate this. This
handfuls
is
of green
good.
dollars at you. But it turns out this
see.
would only be the start of their problems. With the promise of a paycheck
I deserve
looming overhead,
hell.
some devs fell victim to the insidious
That's
tactics
wild, man. This
of
man
modern
walked away
gaming.
from the
And it
better
wasn't long
game.
before the Steam Workshop was flooded with paid early access mods. Some
Oh,
devs
nah.
even took cues from mobile gaming, which is like taking financial
Said the
advice
combat
from a
didn't seem
toothless
fun,
crackhead.
bro. That combat in Outer Worlds is literally Fallout with good AI. That's well, not even look. It's just good. It's not bad. It's not amazing AI. It's good AI. That is all Outer Worlds was. It was Fallout with good AI. Well, combat wise.
Who's fallen asleep in a bush. These devs uploaded their mods for free, only for there to be pop-ups
What's up, Valve? I
in-game,
forgot what that is.
which remind you about the full paid version. This mod in particular has a 4% chance anytime you cast a spell for a pop-up to appear. I can't even think of anything funny to say about that.
This is
like
my opinion.
it's like
I got you. I got
4chan
you.
green
I forgot
text
what
about
about
the
is too.
greediness of game
ain't gonna
devs.
lie.
Even if this is the reality we're stuck with, the revenue split seems to contradict the messaging about how mod
Never beat
developers
Outer
deserve
Wilds.
to be
I'm about to
compensated for
end
their
it
time.
early.
Valve would receive 30%, Bethesda
And snitch on the
45%,
professor. Oh, that's what you was
with
about
the
to do.
mod creator receiving the remaining 25%. After
They only
a
got
few days
25% of their money?
heavy backlash, Bethesda
Yeah,
threw
W
that
playing
2 cents
Cyberpunk
in
again. That's a
and
W
then
again.
took 45% back. They even made mention of the Oblivion
I
scandal
enjoy
from
VATs.
before.
It's- I
Modding
enjoy
is one
shooting
of the
niggas' legs
reasons
off.
Oblivion was re-rated from T to M.
But then again, I like most of the time when I was playing Fallout 4, I just avoided using it.
We pushed more towards it. In our early
And I
discussions
hate that I
regarding
beat that game
Workshop
3
with
times,
Valve,
bro. Like,
they
for
presented
what,
data
man?
showing
It was the same
effect paid
fucking
user
ending
content had had on
with
their
changed
games,
character,
their
right?
players,
And I hate Ty Howard. Can I get? I just want to say it again, bro. This nigga Todd Howard, and Ubisoft has lied to me the most in my life. Like, I don't think them two niggas have lied the most. Like, it's Todd Howard and Ubisoft. They are the biggest two liars in my life, bro. And Todd be just lying for nothing. Bro, he said like Fallout 4 had amazing multiple endings. I was geeked. I'm over here happy. Bro, it's the same ending with different people. You're lying, bro. You just lied to me, bro. Them and Ubisoft just be lying all day. This nigga get up on stage every time and tell lies. Every time, bro.
Their modders. All of it hugely positive.
Oh
They
my
show
God.
quite clearly that allowing
Oh,
content creators
bro,
to
so
make money.
you play with mods. You don't play what Bethesda made. You play good games. Skyrim with mods is a good game. Fallout 4 with mods is a good game. These vanilla games are terrible.
Increase the quality and choice that players had. They asked if we
It was a
would consider
gigantic
doing the
disappointment,
same.
and I
It's
sat
an
there for
interesting
three
debate. On one
go-arounds.
Players have grown
Like
accustomed
an idiot.
to decades of free mods, which can drastically increase the shelf life of any given game.
More
On top of
racism
that,
in no, that's
free
a
mods,
wild mod,
which can
bro. More racism in Windhelm is so crazy. Why is bro, that's got downloaded 20,000 times, bro. What the fuck? That's a crazy mod, bro. 20,000 downloads, man.
drastically increase the shelf
What the
life
fuck?
of any given game. On top of that, adding a monetary incentive to
That is
anything
insane.
will inevitably attract scammers, grifters, and
Oh my
anyone looking
God.
to make a quick buck.
Ty Howard said Starfield is optimized. Bro, I have a video that I need to watch about Starfield after this too. I have that video. Yeah, that's what we're gonna watch
To
after
a hobby
this, bro.
that previously
It's a little
ran
5
on
minute
pure passion. On the
5
other
minute
hand,
video. It's
passion
hilarious.
doesn't pay rent. So it only makes sense that these
I like stupid
developers
mods
would
like this.
want
I
to
ain't
be
gonna lie.
compensated for the massive
Fucking
amounts
hilarious.
of time and effort that they put into these projects. Adding a monetary incentive could also attract more talented people who can now justify spending more
Nah,
time
the most
in
talented
order to
people be
create
doing it for free. I
high-quality
don't
mods.
understand. I
Gary
don't
even
understand why. Like, I don't know. If I had a game and I made a game and I'm just like the leader, like the hiring nigga, and I hire these devs. I think cool. They want certain money for this, and they come out with a completely mid-average, mediocre project, and then it's like a group of 30 editors, not editors, modders, working to make my game like 1,000 times better. Bro, I'm going to fire my whole team and hire the modders, bro. Because there's no reason I'm keeping you average bums around, bro. Because I can pay them probably less than I'm paying you to make something great, bro. Like it don't make no sense. I'm pretty sure half the modders understand the game development more than the devs actually did. And that's crazy to say, bro. That's crazy to say, man.
himself would weigh in on the situation. In case you don't know, Gary created Gary's mod, arguably the most famous mod, with arguably the
I'm not gonna lie, I
most
agree with Todd a
boring
bit
name.
because
A lot
niggas
of
be
the
having
craziness
trash
seems to come from the
trying to
thought
play the
that
games.
no
I've been
one will
maxing out
ever
this shit
release
with
their
no
mods
issue.
for free.
I didn't
Makes
have no
more
issue on
sense. Some
Starfield either,
stuff
but
won't be
a
worth
lot of
paying
niggas
for.
are
If a
having
mod
issues
takes
with it, and
10
I don't know what they
seconds
got
to
in their
make and
shit.
someone wants to
But I
charge
keep seeing the
$10
fuck out of
for it, then they won't sell any copies.
that shit's
because
not
it's not worth it.
optimized.
This is how the market balances itself. Some mod developers express their
But I
dissatisfaction.
also heard the same shit for Star Wars. Like when Star Wars just came out, and I wasn't having no issues with it. I was like, oh, no, it's optimized. It seems good. And then that shit updated, and then it fucked my whole computer up.
With
Like,
the
oh,
outcry. And
I
the
see what y'all talking
implication
about
that
now.
gamers were heavily against supporting the
So if
people
that shit
who are
update
giving
the value, you'll
so
just
much
start stutter
content for
stepping
free. I
across the
started
road,
publishing
nigga.
mods
You
2
see
years
what was
ago.
going
Since
on.
my first mod was released on the Skyrim workshop, my mods have received over 200,000 individual
That is their biggest
downloads
issue.
and
There's no
2
reason
donations.
there's no reason in 22 years you ain't changed. I mean, more than 22 years, probably. Like, bruh, that engine is old as me. It has the same glitches in Starfield as it does in Skyrim. I said that this morning. Why do you have the same fucking glitches in Skyrim as you have in Starfield? You know that thing where I was talking about you can get under the map and oh, what's good, bro? You can get under the map and open up chests from the sellers. You know you can do that in Starfield, bro. The chest of their inventory is just directly below them under the map slightly. It's right there. You can go under the fucking map and steal everything from the chest under them, bro. If anybody plays Skyrim for any amount of time, you know you could do that in Skyrim. Like so easy, bro. It's crazy that still exists. Y'all didn't upgrade nothing. Y'all couldn't get an actual store.
Of users donate.
Have a chest.
My main issue is that most mod users do not appreciate what it takes to produce a mod. I have spent over 2,000 hours working on my mods. Regardless of your position, the response to this development has been embarrassing and shameful. I truly believe that
you'll be all right,
the primary reason people don't like this is because they don't want to spend money. A mere 4 days after the paid mod feature was announced, it was
4 days.
Down. We've done this because it's clear
it only lasted 4 days. It's crazy.
Exactly
this is why I like PC gamers, man. This is why I like them. This is why I'm proud to be one. Exactly. In fact, this is why they don't go for none of that shit. I remember they was about to try to charge PC gamers like a monthly to pay online. Didn't happen. Niggas tried to pay for mods. Not going. We're not going for none of that shit, bro.
We understand our own games communities pretty well, but stepping into an established years-old modding community in Skyrim,
he definitely think everything he do is perfect, bro.
Start iterating. 2 years later, Bethesda would announce the Creation
Club, and that got cooked too. That got cooked as well, bro.
Whose content could be sold.
This is why niggas mods be breaking too. Remember when you said they don't update the game month? They update this, which in turns upgrade the game, update the game, which break most of your mods, pissing people off. Oh my god, the Skyrim Creation Club updates piss me off so much, bro. Fucking up my mods, like man, get this shit out of here.
The Creation Club was more akin to Bethesda commissioning DLC from prominent mod creators.
It was so
we won't
stupid,
allow
bro.
Any existing mods to be retrofitted
I
into
agree.
Creation Club.
PlayStation niggas definitely need to stop going for that, bro.
Most of the Creation Club content,
especially with these price upgrades, man.
Some with external partners who have worked on our games,
glitching out and taking out. Bro, you can do that in Starfield, bro. You can do that in Fallout. And it's embarrassing. That's embarrassing.
To buy new content for your
how you fold multiple times on multiple generations
for your horse.
That's embarrassing, bro.
Like, horse armor.
Oh god, he definitely depends on the modders to fix his game, bro. And that's
we knew that
sadness because he can do that.
From universally mocked to begrudgingly accepted, Oblivion's horse armor was a sample of things.
I feel bad for console StarCraft, nigga. Or whatever fuck this stupid Star game
after
is.
Oblivion's launch, its first piece of
Starfield.
DLC crashed into the Xbox 360 marketplace.
I hate Bethesda for starting this, man.
Pack. Its description read, Tamriel is a dangerous place. Protect your horse from danger with this beautiful handcrafted...
I feel like they the reason... I was about to say something wrong. They not the reason they got loot boxes, but they the reason we got stupid DLC. Like, oh my god, and all them skins and shit now. They started it, bro. They started this shit in 2006. This is crazy, bruh. Let's say release day 2006. I don't know if they started. The horse armor came out in 2006 or not, but that's insane. This is where we got paper cosmetics from, bro.
For this item. For just $2.50 of Xbox Marketplace points, you could own 2 beautiful sets of armor for your horse. 1 elven and 1 steel. Fear not, for these sets are not merely cosmetic, and in fact
they do anything?
double your horse's health. The DLC also includes a short quest which introduces you to Snack, the character who bequeaths your poor financial decision to your character. Don't forget, there are no refunds for this item. At the time, gamers had high standards for add-on content. Blizzard's expansion packs were legendary and often overshadowed the base game. Bethesda too had put out some great expansions, like Morrowind's Blood Moon, which received an 8.9 from IGN reporter Steve Butts.
Steve.
So you can imagine the whiplash of going from these massive expansions full of new worlds and characters and quests and items to horse armor. The DLC's close proximity to Oblivion's release also had players feeling
what? Bro. Yo, they put that shit out immediately.
This was base game content.
That was right there already.
And then sold back to you.
Yeah, it definitely was, bro.
Really bad car. like a really, really bad car. Equine protection is now seen as one of the first
You said you playing the struggle. I mean, are you playing the Saints Row reboot?
In-game content is a main focus of Microsoft's
Hey, Mike, I'm gonna let you sit there and ask
next-gen
yourself if that deserves an answer, bro.
As
What you think, man?
Let games
does that question
their
deserve an answer, bro?
Sometimes for a nominal
That's
fee.
my
I've
answer
always
to you.
wondered who buys this shit in video games, but I think people like Good Gamer 3000 kind of answered that question for me. This is pretty crazy to charge for something like this, but I just bought it anyways. I really wanted that horse armor. I don't know why.
That nigga sheep.
Reaction
He got
was
sheep.
not positive. Wow,
he got
what
sheep.
a friggin' ripoff. $2.50 for this crap. It costs more than the standard Xbox marketplace.
And this was back when $2.50 was kind of like whatever, bro. Now that $2.50 right now can't even get you gas.
And that's basically what it is. A theme for your horse. I hope Bethesda considers
You could have
lowering
got
the prices
you could have got like
for
a
future
good
content.
you could have had a good gas station snack trip with $2.50 back then. Kind of got like 3 bags of chips and a drink and like a bag of annihilators. $2.50 now. You only gonna drink.
Costs no more than 40 points or 50 cents. Agreed. We need to break this model now and
You're only
not
gonna
buy
drink,
any
bro.
of this content. If people buy it, they'll keep making it. Tragically, people did not, in fact, stop
They
buying
kept
this
buying, bro.
content.
They
In
kept getting
hindsight,
it, man.
Todd believes that
They
it
kept
wasn't
folding.
the content that was the issue, but the price.
Horse armor is not bad. I think horse armor is fine. The price point at the time was the issue.
Interestingly, they initially wanted to sell it
Hell,
for
man.
less, but were talked out of it by Microsoft.
For what it is, actually, I think it's fine. You armor your horse, you can buy it, there's new dialogue. And we felt, well, it's probably worth this. I won't say who at Microsoft said, well, that's less than we sell a theme for. You should
That was
charge
Phil.
this. You can
That was
always
Phil
lower it.
Spencer.
We're like,
That was Killer Phil.
Bethesda would go on to release several
That was Killer
more
Phil,
pieces
man.
of small paid DLC for Oblivion. Having learned their lesson, this DLC included much more content than horse armor for much less, and were generally well received as a result. Oblivion's 2 expansion packs, which both featured extensive amounts of additional
I remember when Halo
content,
dropped their
were
first
both
multiplayer
only
map.
$7.50
Some
more
actually meaningful
than horse
content.
armor. Horse armor has since become
Man.
a meme in the
These
gaming
niggas is
community,
dropping horse armor,
with Bethesda
baby.
themselves joining in.
$2.50.
Kick themselves
All right, man, yeah, I know he was right there. He was a
after
goober.
a parody ad in PC Gamer magazine
Crab armor.
announced that Skyrim's first DLC
What
would
the
be
fuck, son?
crab armor, Bethesda's
Sonny,
creation
what's good, son?
would make
What's
the
up with
stroke
it?
a reality. The Elven and Steel horse armor sets
What's good
are
with you?
also available in Skyrim's Creation Club. Although
But nah,
Bethesda
back to what you were saying, Edmund. Like, I feel like map packs and shit like that is decent, bro. Like, that's decent content. Like when COD used to do map packs, I never had an issue with that. I get why they stopped, because it definitely separates the player base and make it seem like niggas not online and shit. But I didn't have an issue with map packs. It was when like niggas was selling stupid ass skins, bro. I'm like, man, this is a pink skin, $5. Like, now they taking it to extreme. You see how much Valorant skins is? They be like $25, $40. Granted, they be looking decent, but it's a lot of
now
money, man.
gives them away for free. 17 years of being worn down later, the
a lot of money,
public's
man.
view on microtransactions is still negative. Of course, everyone
Yeah,
on
Valorant a
Reddit
free
and
game, though,
4chan
so I guess I
and
get it.
Twitter and YouTube are free to scream until we're red
It's a
in the
free game.
face. To
They gotta get rid of that
not
bird.
buy any of this bullshit.
It's an X
That's
now.
not going to stop some offline 34-year-old dad on his lunch break who just wants to drop $20 on Diablo Immortal because he's been psychologically conditioned into thinking that it's a good deal. $2.50 won't even get you an American trucker hat in Bethesda's own
76?
Fallout 76, let alone some shiny shielding for your...
Bro, hold on. Was they really charging $5 for a hat? $4? Bro, what? An American trucker cap? This is worth $4 now? Fallout 76. He gotta talk about Fallout 76, bro. I think this is Fallout. Yeah, that's insane. That digital hat costs like, honestly, I'm pretty sure I can find a real hat that costs $4. It might not have nothing on it, but it's real. Like it's almost like you can put it on.
American trucker hat in
And you could
Bethesda's
probably actually find that hat somewhere. Like go to a thrift store. You can find that for $4.
own Fallout 76.
You can
Let
find that
alone
for
some
$4.
shiny shielding for
What's
your
good, Biggie?
four-legged friend. Speaking of Fallout 76,
Here's defense $5-10.
Fallout
They haven't had a
76
hard
is
copy.
pretty much
W.
one big scandal in itself.
I played Fallout
But
76 and dropped it.
unfortunately,
It's
some
terrible.
vaguely internet-shaped history-like person
It's
has
a
already
terrible
covered
game.
most of those stories. But hey, I'm all for sloppy seconds. So let's talk
W.
about Fallout first. Fallout 76, for those of you who don't know, is
This was
Bethesda's
a
clumsy
terrible game, bro.
foray into the always online live
When I
service
first
model.
started making content, this game was like, I think this is when I first started doing my podcast. This game was a topic on our podcast for like 8 weeks straight, bruh. Every week was another mistake this game made, bruh. And then we had a little bit of time not talking about it. And then it came back up at least once a month after that. Then the new year happened and it came back up on the new year. Like, I remember, this was insane, bro. It was insane how many L's this game took.
Model of gaming. Since this game is always
So many
online,
L's,
Bethesda
bruh.
couldn't rely on
It
modders
was still
to
taking L's when
fix
my
all their
podcast was
bugs and
going. Like,
remove
bro.
all their bras, and the game was a hot mess on launch. 76 dropped as a full price game with the aforementioned hat-themed microtransaction shop. This lets you purchase clothes,
So $6,
items
so
for
you
your
can find a
kit,
real hat for
and
$6. Bro.
cosmetics for your character.
Like, bro, it's
Like
ridiculous.
this balding haircut that seems like the sort of thing you'd pay not to have on your character. A year into the game's belabored existence, Bethesda realized that the only people still playing this half-baked
I'm seeing a hat on
bugfest
Amazon for
must
$6
be
too.
huge suckers.
$6.
And so
You can
they
get a real hat,
announced
man.
Fallout First. Fallout First is an optional subscription service for Fallout 76. So just to recap, you have to purchase the game in order to play it. There's microtransactions on top of that, and now there's a subscription service on top of that. So what is $12.99 USD a month or $100 for a year subscription get you? Well, you'll get a mixture of long requested player features, which are now locked behind a paywall, and solutions to inconveniences that, you guessed it, they designed. These include the ability to host
This was a
your
huge
own
L.
private worlds,
Yeah, paying
with a
monthly
bunch of
for
other players
this
gunking
garbage
up
is
the place,
insane.
allowing you to imagine that you're playing.
And like having to pay for a private session is so garbage, bro. Every other like survival type game that I know, you do not have to pay for a private game. A server, yes, you gotta pay for a server, but a private game, bro, I can't have a private instance for free. That'd be like Minecraft being like, nope, no solo worlds. You gotta pay a monthly for that. Like, bro, what? I can't have a private game, man. What? And only up to 7 niggas, like, dog.
a much better Fallout game. A monthly allowance of 1,650 atoms. The game's premium currency
wonder how
for
much that
its
can buy.
in-game shop, allowing you to purchase as many balding hairstyles as your heart desires. A scrap box which lets you hold all of your crafting components with unlimited space,
You get free-
and most
free
importantly,
storage.
a survival tent. The tent is the real draw here, giving you quick, easy, unlimited access to your stash, the aforementioned scrap box, as well as
So is this a PvP game, ain't it? Ain't this like slightly PvP? A little bit? Or is it just like PvP in there and it's still a PvE game? If this a PvP game, like mixed with a PvE game, this pay to win.
cooking station, a sleeping
That's
bag,
pay to win as
an
shit.
instrument, and a goon cave. One
They
Redditor
sick as-
who
they
has
are so
since
sick for this
deleted their
game.
account in shame posted about their experience after playing 12 hours.
Yeah, that's
of
sick.
Fallout
That is
First.
ridiculous.
When I moved my junk from stash to scrapbox, I freed nearly 400 libs. Getting an extra 400 pounds of stash is huge. The tent is the real balance breaker though, not the scrap box. It effectively means that I'll never be encumbered again. With the
Right,
tent,
just put the
I
shit in
gather
the
everything,
infinite
and
stash
I mean
box.
everything. When I hit the encumbrance limit, I smack down a tent, which costs nothing and has no cooldown, scrap all the junk, and store all the weapons and armor. So yeah, this is pay to win. There are just too many advantages.
They brought it up.
granted to
They brought it up too,
marketing
man.
as not being pay to win.
Pay to
said,
win,
this
G.
isn't an insurmountable advantage, but
That's
it
garbage.
is the first step on a slippery slope. One exceptionally perturbed
You gotta pay
individual
monthly to win,
snagged up
too.
FalloutFirst.com and used it in order to parody the official
Proto words is hilarious, bro. What is included behind the Fallout Fuck You First paywall? Bro, if you're a Fallout, fuck you first, slave. It's insane, bro.
Bethesda announced
Only a dumbass who wrote the membership holds the private worlds is required to be a Fallout fuck you first slave. Oh man, not the fuck you first slave is hilarious, bro. It is hilarious.
The comedic genius behind this seems to think
This
that
is a
swearing
sick
is
game.
the pinnacle of comedy.
It
And so
is.
the entire thing is
I am
based around
weak.
the gag that
I am laughing. I am giggling, boy. He did great.
what if it was called Fallout Fuck You First? You have to imagine just how mad someone is for them to purchase a domain, rewrite an entire news article, and then code up an entire
He is
website that
great,
matches the
bro.
CSS.
Nah, don't diss him. Don't you relax. What's her name again? Kudos, relax, bro. That man did God's work that day. Don't tear it down. Don't tear it down, bro. He did what the community want.
Of the Bethesda website. Still, that sentiment rang true across the community as a whole. It wasn't a meme or joke. WTF. I thought someone was making fun of how stupidly far they'll go to make money, picking a ludicrous exaggeration. Holy hell, it's real. Bethesda isn't even concerned about perception anymore. They're going full EA Activision now, and it's giving
Oh God, back
huge
then it
concerns
definitely seemed
about
like Bethesda didn't care about themselves no more, bro. Like after the Creation Club and the Fallout 76 back to back, I definitely thought Bethesda was like gonna die. Like no lie, I thought they was gonna be dead. And honestly, Bethesda was dead. Like let's be real, it's a reason they got bought. It's a reason they was getting bought, bro. Bethesda had two back to back major L's. Major and Fallout 4 wasn't a success either. It just wasn't a major L. So they had a mid game LL. Like, bro, it's the reason they got bought, man. It was perfect for Xbox, on God. Perfect for making Game Pass games. Go ahead. Like, bro. Oh God, the MMO was their best title. And their MMO was what at first? What was their MMO at first? Garbage. It was just like Final Fantasy. Came out terrible. Everything was terrible. That was the worst MMO on the market. Like, bro, I don't know how they bounced back from that. I don't know how they did it because the MMO now is kind of decent. But that joint, when it first came out, was god awful. God awful. Like, bro, if you see a Starfield MMO, you're going to lose it. You're not going to see that. You're not going to ever see a Starfield MMO because there's tons of games that do it way better. Star Citizen. What's that? What's the other one? No Man's Sky. That's not the one I was thinking of though. Star Citizen, No Man's Sky, and it's another. Is it Eve Online? Eve Online? Is that what I'm thinking of? Let me see. Yeah, Eve Online. Yeah, bro. They're never gonna make something better than these games. Never. It's even it's even a another one that's like off brand Eve Online that's doing better than anything Bethesda will ever do in their life. I just forget the name of it. I definitely forget the name of it. Like it's Star something. I don't know. They're not gonna touch that. They're not gonna touch that, bro. But yes, yeah, chips on that game sell. Elite Dangerous. Yes, that's what I was talking about. Elite Dangerous, better than anything Bethesda ever make. Like they're not touching that. Bethesda has no talent to make no game like that, bro. Like at this point, AI could make a Bethesda game easily. Offer fake choices, got it. AI, who needs it? Who needs AI to work at anything? Just have things to shoot at and have them do slightly different variants of damage when we put the difficulties on. Uh, just make it pretty. That's it. Cause Starfield's pretty. It looked good. I give it that. It looked nice. The scale of it should look nice. The faces don't, but the game looked nice. I'll say that. That's it. That's all you need. But that the Bethesda game. Make sure you keep all the glitches from all other games, and boom, you made a Bethesda
the
game.
next Outer Scrolls will be like. This premium service
Bethesda.
also included some premium bugs. as you'd expect from Bethesda. Placing your camp could sometimes just cause your entire game to crash. Your scrap box would sometimes gobble up all of the scrap that you put in it, like your mum at the cock and penis eating festival.
Wait, what the fuck is he talking about? Anyway, I don't know what he was saying, but I was reading, bro. So you can put your stuff in the box that you paid monthly for, and it'll disappear. You will lose your scrap. I seriously paid a monthly fee for Bethesda to steal my scrap. Wow. Wow. Don't you look like a dumbass? Well-spoken British burn. I don't know what he was about to say, bro. I was trying to read the damn comment. He saying some other shit right now, bro. Like what the fuck? What the fuck, bro? I seen Fallout. Bro, you seen Starfield faces on Fallout 3. Yes. I bet you did. I bet you did, bro.
All of the scrap that you put in it, like your mum at the cock and penis eating festival competition, which left some players without
That was
any of
not
that
it.
hard
That he been cool this whole video. That joke was. You should have kept that one in the script.
junk. Private servers were only as private
Leave it there.
as your friends list, which meant that guy that you added 14 years ago after a fun game of Team Fortress 2, who just sort of sits on your friends list and keeps changing his profile, so you can't really remember if he's one of your real friends or not. So you can't quite bring yourself to delete him, but you don't really know who he is. That guy can just join you. Bethesda's dedication to saving the planet appears to extend to their private servers, as some players found worlds that appeared to be recycled. These featured dead NPCs killed by another player, as well as missing loot that was no doubt jingling around the pockets.
Wait, what? I'm so confused. So, how? So the instance that you're getting that's quote unquote private is just recycled from another world? What the fuck? How do you think of, bro? You gotta do so many loops to think of something that retarded, bruh. I cannot. What? How did you think of that? You gotta be peak dummy, bro. Like that's way more intensive than just making a new instance, bro. Why? Why? Who thinks of that, bro? That stupid thought would never cross my mind, bro. Just, you know what we should do? Recycle the instances. Yeah, board meeting secured. We could go home. Like, bro, just what is wrong with y'all, man? Y'all, they're paying like 15 a month. You can't give them a new game. oh, oh man, bro. That's. I don't even. Bro, how it can't even be cheaper? Ain't the world ran off the host internet? Is this a dedicated server or something? Like, bro, I don't know, man. How you get it can't be a dedicated server because it's old instances. What
of another Fallout
I don't know
First
what the fuck's
subscriber.
going on with
9
the world,
months
man.
into Fallout First's existence, which is long enough for you to have a child if you're not the sort of person who spends $12.99 on a Fallout First subscription, Bethesda had yet to deliver on some of the promised features. These included increased camp budget for private worlds, increased camp build area for private worlds, persistent workshops for private worlds, and discounts on Atom Shop items. Today, Fallout First is just kind of there. For long-time players, the convenience is unquestionably worth it, even though, you know, that was completely by design.
Is somebody is anybody playing that game right now, bro? Does anybody play that? There's people. There's people still playing this game, bro. That is something. These are a lot of one viewer streams, but that is a category. That is a category. I would go in these streams, but I ain't trying to fuck up their enjoyment, bro. I'm gonna definitely let them enjoy their thing, but this is these niggas need help. They need help, man. I ain't gonna bother them, bro. But help is needed. Put these niggas in Arkham. All of them. All of them, bro. I don't see no black folks on. Oh my God, never mind. I'm not gonna leave. I'm gonna leave him alone, man. I'm gonna leave him alone, man. I did not just see a brother playing this, bro. It don't matter. Like, it's like, it don't matter how much shit you put into this world, bro. It's always gonna be a shit eater to eat it, bro. Every time. Bethesda can make infinite shit, and it's gonna be somebody to eat that shit every time. I can't believe it, bro. I can't believe this is like populated right now, bro. There's always gonna be a shit eater to eat the shit, bro. Like, I can't go. I can't go, man. That is crazy, bro. That's crazy, man.
The feared slippery slope of pay-to-win gimmicks has
Everything is
only
wrong with
gotten
that game.
slightly worse with the addition of an unlimited ammo storage case. The
good,
enraged
Naya?
fans' FalloutFirst.com website is still up to this day, 4 years after it was announced.
How are you keeping the site up, bro? I kind of want to go visit the site. What's that shit called? What do you say it was called? Fallout First?
Case. The enraged fans' FalloutFirst.com website.
FalloutFirst.com? I gotta be able to see this. Fallout First. I'm gonna just put the .com right here. Yeah, it's still up. GG's, can I make this nigga like can I send this nigga a donation? This is ridiculous. He really still got the site up, bro. Become a Fallout fuck you slave here. I wonder where this redirect to. This gotta be like, I want this to be like, what's that shit called? What was it called, bro? Rickroll. Yeah! Yes! All right, bro. Hey, great ending to the video, man. We're done, bro. We're done, man. Okay, we got it.